Can we just clap it up for Cape Verde real quick? Cabo Verde, thank you. What a game. And my goodness, one of the best games I've seen in the World Cup in history. I think in history. The quality of goals, man. Let's just start there. This first Messi goal. You know what's incredible about Messi? It's the fact that this guy is pushing 40, yet he's still somehow just athletic enough for his body to keep up with his massive brain. It's incredible. It's incredible. And I promise you, I'm not glazing. This guy is just like that. He's genuinely the best to do it. And it's, look, you're just going to have to accept it. I'm not saying he's my favorite player, but I think we can all agree he's the best. He's the best. He's simply the best. El mejor. And then on top of that, this Duarte goal, when he gets the ball, the first thing I think is, man, what is he about to do here? I mean, there's no way he's shooting that. He's way too wide. But somehow he gets it inch perfect in between Romero's legs, just past Dibu Martinez into the bottom corner. My gosh, what a quality of goal. And then we go to extra time. And by the way, can we shout out one Vozinha? Vozinha. What a tournament for him. What a tournament for him. Wow. The amount of saves that he's done, not only to keep his team in this game, but throughout the tournament, helping his team get points versus Uruguay and Spain. Incredible, man. I know he's old. He's pushing like 40 or something, probably near the end of his career, but I hope he gets one last big move to top his career off. He deserves it, man. And this is what the World Cup is about. You know, yes, the World Cup is all about international competition. Who's the king of international football? But it is also a showcase of the talent that the world has to offer. Look, this guy was playing in the second division in Portugal. Without this World Cup, we may have never heard of him. But man, oh man, what a World Cup debut and what a campaign for Vozinha. What a jugador. Now, let's get to extra time because, again, the quality of these goals was so good. I mean, Lisandro Martinez, first off, he was great on the pass for the first goal. What a pass by him. What an assist. But then, to make this goal, to finish near post, top near post like that, my goodness, such quick thinking, quick reflexes. Argentina are up 2-1. And when Argentina go up 2-1 in extra time so early, all I could think to myself is, man, Cabo Verde cannot come back from this. There's no hope for them. But a man by the name of Sidney Cabral. Sidney Cabral, I am sorry for ever doubting you. Probably the goal of the tournament. This is a missile into the top right corner. My goodness, you could, as soon as it left his foot, the path was so obvious. There was no way Dibu Martinez is saving that. My goodness, goal of the tournament. What an aesthetically pleasing goal. And what a goal to tie the game for your team in extra time versus the reigning, defending world champions. But they are the world champions for a reason. Unfortunately for Cabo Verde, this is going to go down as a Borges' own goal, but, you know, we could call it an Argentina corner, whatever you want to call it. Messi kicks the corner, heads it. I don't even remember who it was, man, but two Argentina guys get on it, and then it eventually comes off of the arm, actually, of Borges, and that is 3-2, and that is the game. There were a few big chances for Cabo Verde near the end, right? They had this header, and unfortunately their attacker couldn't get on the end of that looping pass from the header. Dibu Martinez gets to it first, and yeah, that was that, unfortunately for them, but wow, what an effort for Cabo Verde. We have to respect it. So much respect and honor goes out to this team. Cabo Verde is a country of 500,000 people, a tiny country, so tiny, most of us probably wouldn't be able to point it out on a map. However, as tiny as they are 100 times mightier. And wow, what an effort, what a performance today to push the world champs to the brink. And it speaks to the level of football, man. And it speaks to how good this expansion was. Because we have the 67th ranked team in the world pushing the number 1 ranked team to extra time. Is that not ridiculous? Is that not incredible? This is football, man. This is football. Wow. 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 I want to dispel any notions of people questioning Argentina, saying, man, Argentina look a little weak. They look a little wobbly because they went to extra time versus Cabo Verde. I don't want you to discount how good this Cabo Verde team is. I mean, we can go back 3 years ago where they topped their group in with a group that featured Egypt and Ghana, right? African superpowers. And then on top of that, we've seen it in this World Cup, right? They've gotten points versus Spain, the reigning European champions, and Uruguay, one of the, biggest football countries historically. Of course, they're a good team. No wonder they're going to push Argentina to the brink. So, yes, maybe we were surprised. However, this team is good. And I think they got a lot of that recognition tonight. So, again, shout out to Cabo Verde. Now, for Argentina, way to stick in there, way to get stuck in. And man, Leo Messi is just as good as ever. Yes, he's less involved. Yes, he doesn't run this, that, and the third. But man, you get this brother in the final third. He always has the answer. He always has the answer. And that's why he's the GOAT. You can't argue it anymore, man. You couldn't have, okay, the argument stopped. It died 4 years ago. But you couldn't argue it anymore. This guy is the top scorer for a reason. The top scorer in the World Cup at the age of 40. Who's doing it like him? No one is doing it like him. Oh my gosh. He's going band for band with players that are half his age, basically. This is incredible. Wow. Wow. Shout out to Leo Messi. Shout out to Argentina, man. Now look, their future, they should be Egypt. Colombia or Switzerland, winnable. That Colombia game, that's going to be tight, though. You know how Colombia and Argentina get, man. That's a real CONMEBOL classic right there. But then, you probably have England or Brazil in that semifinal. We'll see how far this Argentina team goes. Because if Messi's moving like this, bro, it doesn't matter who's against them. They're always going to have a solution offensively. And if they can defend and not concede, look, man, they could repeat. I don't think people are talking about the possibility of Argentina going back to back. That would be incredible. I mean, as far as legacy and cementing himself as the GOAT, although it's probably already cemented, if Messi were to take this Argentina team back-to-back World Cup winners, on top of that, winning a Copa America either side of the first World Cup win, you're talking about the greatest international run maybe we've ever seen. Look, easier said than done. A lot remains to be done, but the possibility is there, man. The possibility is there. And if he does it, does he win the Ballon d'Or? I did not even want to bring it out, but this brother might win number 9. The way he's moving, he might win number 9. Playing in the MLS, which I like the MLS, but come on, this is unforeseen stuff. Wow. 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 What a game. Shout out Argentina. Shout out Cape Verde. Man, for more than a second, this game kind of looked like the 2022 World Cup final because of the kit matchups. So if you squinted hard enough, it kind of looked like that. And it gave us a game of similar quality. So hey, if you're wearing dark blue, please schedule a match with Argentina, and we won't want to miss that for sure. Now, the one thing that I will take away from this game is Cabo Verde kind of gave you a blueprint. Now, it is a very hard to follow blueprint, but it is a blueprint nevertheless, right? If you can sit deep, make it hard, you're basically going to have to sit in a low block and have the most disciplined, well-drilled low block ever. I'm talking Arsenal Arteta in the UCL final. And then you're going to have some wonder goals. And the only team I can think of really doing this is England. So we'll see if there's an England and Argentina matchup, how that goes. But I think if a team can do that and they have the talent to score on the counter, Argentina might face some problems there. However, very, very rare that happens. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. But yes, there is a blueprint to beating Argentina. And Cabo Verde just gave it to us. So thank you, Cabo Verde, for that contribution, for the contribution of the best match so far in this World Cup. And wow, yet again, what a game. I'm enjoying this World Cup. I don't want this to be over, man. I can't believe this is going to end. Who wants club football right now? I say that as I have 4 PSG shirts behind me. But, man, the World Cup is just so special. For games like this, for moments like these. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Ollie Footy. Until next time, we out.